All right. What is up, everyone? So I'm Eric with T-Guard Solutions. We provide digital marketing services to small businesses. And what I want to go over today is actually some automations. One of the services we provide is Google Business Profile Optimization Management. And one of the most important things you can do for your Google Business Profile to help with your local rankings is to get more reviews. One of the struggles a lot of business owners have is figuring out the best way to get those reviews from customers. You can put a QR code out. You can obviously ask for reviews from your clients. You can put a QR code on invoices, a lot of different things. But using automation is a really good way to do it. So in order to ask for those reviews, it's a fairly simple process. You will need a couple things in order to do it. So one of the products that we provide is a software called Go High Level. So there's a link below if you want to check that out. It's an incredible software platform, tons of capabilities and automations, basically to run your entire business in that software platform. It's super awesome. But if you already have a system or you don't want to spend the money on that, this is another little more simplified way in order to request those reviews. So you're going to need a product called Zapier. This is basically just an integrations tool that allows you to connect lots and lots of different products together in order to create automation flows. You can connect, I believe it's about 7,000 products now. You're also going to need a Google worksheet, and you're going to have access to Google Business Profile. So we're going to go ahead and just create a Zap here. And another cool thing with Copilot is you can kind of type in what you want and it will just create it. But for purposes of this, we're just going to go ahead and just manually do it. So for the trigger, Google Sheet, that's going to be our trigger document. So we're going to click Google Sheet. That's going to be the first thing here. And then over here, it's going to ask for what is the trigger event. So the trigger event we're looking for is what trigger when a row is added or modified in a spreadsheet. Perfect. So that's what we're going to do. Now we have to connect our actual account. So I'm going to click select. Now I've already done previous zaps, so it's already connected here, but otherwise, connect new account, we can go ahead and do that. So it's connecting. All right, perfect. So we got the account set up. Now we're going to go to continue. So then it's going to ask you which spreadsheet, like what are we using? So I have a lot of different products in here, but so the product right here is called Review Test. So we're going to click that one, and it's going to ask for what worksheet. So we only have one worksheet in here, so we don't need to worry about that. So we're just going to select that. And then trigger column. It's asking, what is the trigger column? This is where this becomes very important. So this send column here, that is what the trigger column is going to be. Because when we put something into this block here, that's going to trigger this workflow. All right. So we got that set up. So trigger column, send. Yep. All right. So we're going to hit continue and test trigger. All right, so it's going to pull that information there. So we can select that. We got that information. Cool. We continue. All right, so now the next step is we're going to set up a path. So what this is going to be is kind of a if this, then that, or if something meets this and doesn't meet that. So this is an integrated product within Zapier. So we're going to click paths, right? And then once we're in paths, we're going to go down here to part A. So only continue if, and we're going to put, let's see here. Oh, so we're going to click this first one here, and we're going to say only continue if, and we're going to use this spreadsheet row, if email exists, all right? So this path is going to be for email, all right? And then over on this next piece here, so we're going to click continue. All right, go ahead, continue. And it's going to ask what we want to connect next. So the next is going to be connecting a way for an email to be sent. So maybe it's Gmail, maybe it's MailChimp, I mean, whatever. In this case, we're just going to use Gmail. So now we're going to connect the Gmail account. All right. So what we're going to do is we want to create an email. So send email. And then again, we're going to connect the account that we want to use for it. All right. So I'm going to click continue. And so we don't need to put anything, or I'm sorry. So in the to column here is the email we want to send it to. So that's going to be this block right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to map. So we're going to go back to that spreadsheet or find what is the email. There you go. So there is an email. All right. And then we're going to come down to the next step here. So email it from. It's just going to be coming from our account. Subject. Again, this is just a test. So we're going to say request a review for TGuard Solutions. And if you want to customize it, here we could put like, let's do this. So if we want to customize it, so we can go in here, and so we got person's first name. So we can Eric, please leave us a review. All right, so that's the subject. All right, and then the body, we're just gonna make it really simple for this purpose. So please leave us a review. We appreciate your business. All right, and this is the part where we're gonna need your Google profile. So you want to log into your Google Business Profile. You're going to go ahead and click on Read Reviews. And then you're going to say Get More Reviews. And we're going to copy and paste this link. All right. So we're just going to copy and paste it in there. And if you want to use a signature, you can use a signature. For this purpose, we're not going to mess around with that. And that part is done there. So now it's basically going to say, do you want to test this step? So we're going to say, yes, let's test it. All right. So through my watch, I just got the email. So I know it went through. So I know that test was good. So now we're going to come over here to condition B. All right. Or I'm sorry, path B. So only continue if, in this case, is going to be a mobile number. So we're going to say only continue if last name, I'm sorry, I selected the wrong one here. Mobile number exists. All right, so that's it. We're going to say continue. And then it's going to ask us for the next step. So one cool thing, and I just found this out the other day, that Zapier has is SMS. So there's a bunch of different products in here. If you want to, use, if you already have one of these other, products for SMS purposes, but you don't have to have an SMS system already in place. So SMS by Zapier, we can set that up here. So we're going to say, what are we wanting to do? We want to send an SMS. So I've already validated my account, but basically what you'll do is you put in your phone number that you want to send the SMS from, all right? And all it's going to do is validate that it's a real phone number. And so you plug it in, you're going to get a code, you respond back with a code, and then it's going to validate your phone number. So I've already done that. Pretty simple step, but that's how that's going to work. So we're going to say continue, and then it's just going to say from number. So in this case, you can either select from a particular number here. I would just say random. So, and then we're just going to say again, we're going to say, thank you for your business. And if we want, we can, again, personalize it. So we'll just say, Eric, so thank you for your business, Eric. Please leave us a review. And again, we're just going to make sure we've copied that in. And we're going to say continue. And again, we're going to test step. and it just came through my watch, so I know that worked. That's it. All we got to do is go ahead and publish this. So hopefully you find this helpful. If you need any help with your marketing, automation, or you're looking for a business solution, all-in-one solution for your business, uh, click on the link below, and I'll give you a link in order to sign up for Go High Level. All right, have a great day. Got a little ahead of myself, but all right. So now that the everything is set up and we've tested each step, we know it works. We're going to hit publish. All right. So now we know this is live. And of course, we can name it too. I'm not worried about that right now, but you can always name this. And then all that we're going to have to do is come in here. So you could copy paste a bunch of uh, names, emails, phone numbers in here from your current clients from whatever list you have, exported from a spreadsheet, whatever works. Manually type them in, totally fine. So all we're going to do then is this send column, because this is the trigger column. We can just type in yes, and we just wait. And what happens is it's going to go ahead and it's going to send out that text. How I had it set up, though, I apologize, I missed this piece, is it can only have an email or mobile. So you can't have both. So you could have just a mobile and that would trigger it, or you could have just an email. So in order to keep that simple, you could just put like, uh, email or mobile or something like that. But there, just went ahead and received that. So we can go ahead and do one more just for fun. We'll just say Dave Johnson, and we'll do an email for that one. I was going to say yes. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can type in whatever you want, but that's going to go ahead and trigger that workflow, and it should be firing off any minute. There can be a little bit of a delay, so it could take a couple minutes sometimes, but just know that once the automation is set up, it's really that simple. So, and you just can type in whatever you need to, and it'll fire off those automations for the review requests and everything else. So pretty simple. And that is it. Have a good one.